Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. This is a day to marvel at each one of you and the gifts that you bring in your own unique way, and the vision that you hold that is a part of your destiny, that even if you try to ignore it, it comes pouring in through your being so that you'll deliver what you came here to deliver. It's a marvel, all the visions of each one of you that's held in your form, that comes forward at a time when you're not always expecting it, and your life changes, moves in a new direction, and you begin to deliver things that are not from here, but were sent for here. Each person delivers that vision in their own unique way. For some, it's seeing humanity free in a general way. For some, it's a specific area of freedom. It's abundance. It's justice. It's peace. It's for children. It's for women. It's for men, animals, the earth. Each one holding something that's like a splinter deep inside, making its way to the surface, but not allowing you to forget, even as you go in other directions. You're drawn to what's in you, that vision to assist humanity in whichever way you were given to assist. And how it shows up never matters. When it shows up never matters. Only that it shows up. And because of that, no one is held in contempt of the timing, because all have had moments when they were on a different path from the magnificence of what they have to deliver. it can't really be explained, the timing. Many times it's triggered by an event, but it could even be a dream or being outside walking, and all of a sudden you feel something about why you're here and what you came to do. And your life is turned upside down. And that process goes as quickly or as slowly as it needs to go to where you stand in the knowingness of who you are, why you're here. And once you're there, it's an incredible feeling of freedom. Because the freedom comes from disengaging from all the other thoughts that you pursued to find out why you're here. And as they fall away, you're left with a single mindedness, a clarity, a freedom, because your seeking is over and you can rest in the perfection of who you are. This is a time of great activation, activating all the gifts and all your innate magic and power that you brought with you. It's been hidden by you and by others, but you can feel an activation as the energies come in and draw you to what you're able to do, draw you to your ability to heal, to see beyond normal seeing, to change the wind, to fly. All those abilities are being activated. And it's more incredible than we can never know. Because somewhere inside of us, we always knew we could do all those things and more. And we would do them in random moments, but never quite believing it was us, or that we can do it always, and that that is who we are. That activation has to do with this being the time for it's the time to demonstrate the existence of another reality so that others can know it exists. It's the time to display our magic and it's coming in for each one of us with great power and an endless supply for everyone. So wherever we are, we're being activated to take action, to know who we are, and to be a beacon for anyone and everyone as we dance and skip in this incredible life that we've been given to live on this planet, this life that resides inside of us. In saying all that, there's a lightness to it all. Even as this activation is happening, there's a feeling of it feeling normal, not overwhelming us with the magnitude of those gifts and abilities coming forward. It brings a smile to our face because there's nothing to prove. We'll just live the gifts that we've been given. And you'll float up in the lightness of that knowing. It won't create more seriousness, but more smiles. I saw today on my phone before I came here, there'll be news at a flash, and it said the CDC is now saying 3 feet of separation is okay. And I just smiled. And I heard a few things, mainly people will begin to figure out that it's just random, a way to control. But even if they don't figure it out, even if the CDC goes down to 1.5 feet, and then someone may say, oh, that's a little too close for me. I don't get that close to people normally. But even if people don't figure it out, it's okay. They will come to their revealing when they are able to because that splinter is inside them as well, the ones that belong here. And when I first came here, almost 4 years ago now, there were words uttered in a moment that said, your brain is Fucked. And my brain went, no. And then it was like, oh, that's the confirmation that it is. And so all our brains are effed. And the next thing that was expressed is, you don't have to fix it, just don't use it. So the use of it is to maintain the body and its functions. It's a powerful tool, super fast computer that's analyzing my body temperature right now and saying, oh, David's overheating. Let's monitoring all kinds of things. And that's its job. But when it steps into the realm of managing your thoughts, that's when your brain is effed. Because it will begin to tell you things from that analytical place that aren't real. It'll begin to tell you you need protein. But in reality, you just want a hamburger. You don't know why. You don't know what for. You feel like a hamburger. But your brain says, oh, you need protein. Your brain is effed. When you can stop the wind with your hand, with a look, you can heal someone. And then you say, I'm worried about 5G. You can all say it with me. Your brain is effed. It's only logic that has nothing to do with the signal from your spirit. None of those things come from information that is from your spirit. They come from a computer that's analyzing input and output of your body. So we've joked many times about starting the Brain is Effed tour. And I know each of you can think of hundreds of moments when that's true, either in your world or in someone's world you know. I was walking off the tennis court yesterday where I teach with a coworker, a young 30-year-old coach. great guy. And we're walking, and he says, "Have you looked into getting your vaccine?" And I said, we had never talked about anything like that. And I said, "Nope." And he said, "Yeah, I have, and I'm going to get it in a couple weeks." And he started going into the process of getting it, and I just listened. I didn't need to tell him anything. And I also was aware that he wasn't telling me anything. He didn't say, "David, you need to get it. What are you doing? What's going on?" He was in his world, and I allowed him to be in his. But I was able to say to myself, "Oh, his brain is effed." So everything that we know that comes from that place of analyzation is keeping us stuck, mostly in fear. But the beauty is, everything in us knows it's not real. And soon as we hear that it's not, we go, "Oh, yeah, I knew that." And it's a great feeling to be moved from that place and that storage space that was being used to hold that thinking now is free. And your body lightens and your breathing slows and your eyes brighten because you're not using your brain. You're feeling energies, other beings, and mostly your own signal, your own communication to yourself, from yourself. And this is how the new world is built. Maybe one person at a time. From the releasing of the world of the brain into the world of spirit. Where you fly and where you see everything that's not from there as clear as a bell. And you just allow it to leave your field. So again, I bring in the empathy and the compassion for those who aren't free and who still are operating from their brain and in fear. because I was once there. And it's like, even now, I may be in high school and I'm waiting for them to enter kindergarten. Someone is waiting for me to enter college. And someone is waiting for the one who is in college to enter graduate school. And on and on and on. For love is always waiting. And your creator is always waiting, knowing there's so much more for you to do and be. So that character of waiting, even as you know, is what's required for those who have not yet entered school. It doesn't mean you don't say something, but what you say comes from a place of I've been there. Not a place of I've never been there. So with this activation, smiles all around. Continue to stretch yourself beyond everything you can imagine. It is the time. And that could mean jumping off the cliff or just running. But we are all being called to the mastery of who we are. And that calling is the greatest gift, not because of what we can do, but because of the confirmation of who we are and who we've always been. That is the gift to yourself. And from there, you pour out what's in you without thought to everyone that you encounter. A million pieces in a million places. In the vastness of space, the mystery of all that is grows each day. And in the stillness of that mystery lives a magnificent being who answers to your name, Feel the hair on the back of your neck stand on end. Feel the buzzing on top of your head as the electricity of these perfect energies rain down on you without fail. Float along the river within every galaxy and discover every star that exists inside of you. Open your hand and open your arms and receive the expanded awareness that connects you to all that is. How beautiful is this feeling? I shudder as the magnitude of this feeling, for it threatens to explode me into a million pieces in a million places where there is nothing holding me down. I am flying, even as I am driving my car, as I am working, and as I am talking to you. With great patience, love, honor, and respect, keys to who we are have been gently delivered over millions of years. A diamond is buried in the coal, a pearl hidden in a shell. But those that can see beyond the rough exterior, know exactly when and how to extricate every precious stone. These gemstones are now being extricated with each facet shining a unique light in every direction, producing waves of color and waves of sound and a vibration that enhances everything in its path. I've known of this feeling since the day of my arrival here and have longed to feel it again, shrouded in the world of our forgetting with only random moments showing up along the way. So I persevered, always knowing I would once again see this place. It has always been my destiny to once again feel the grace, love, and magnificence of my God and His creation. The mystery is too big to comprehend, but the feeling comes without the need for explanation. Now my heart is fully opened, and I have entered the safety of the Almighty, and therefore I'm able to let go of all that I built to guard it. We are returning to ourselves, the one that can hold the universe in its hand, that is above all discordant energy and the reactions that have so easily entangled us. As our gifts begin to pour in, we will be able to now deliver them from the purest of places. And because of that purity, the power that will be felt upon its delivery will be beyond anything the world has ever seen. I can feel my essence, which is me, smiling with great happiness as it says to me, "This is what I have been waiting to show you. This is what I've been waiting for you to feel. Now stretch yourself even more, and I will show you greater things than these. We will do what we came to do, and so will everyone that hears these words. Now bathe in the energies that emanate from every living being, for they are coming to support your vision, your destiny, and your life as a human being on this beautiful planet that we call Earth. And may your smiles lead to laughter, and your laughter lead to tears of joy, and your tears of joy lead you to a freedom that makes you feel at home no matter where you are. I just remembered that when I first came to California, people would speak of sacred places, and those places exist. But I tell you, where you're standing always is sacred, and your smile and your laughter is the highest form of your sacredness. And so anything that produces that smile and that laughter is sacred. Have a brilliant day. And until next time, I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.